joined with Phil Barton, who we're going to see here at Moose Jaw coming up on December 14th, the Moose Jaw Mae Wilson Theatre for A Night in Nashville. So great to see you again, my friend.
We are back. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be great. You've been coming to these Night in Nashville things for so many years, hey?
Yeah, I think this is my third or fourth time up to Moose Jaw. So I'm looking forward to it. It'd be
Uh,
good to be back in the town. And the Mae Wilson Theatre is so beautiful, so I can't wait.
oh, it's going to be such a magical night as well. Coming along for entertainment too, we have, of course, Jeff Cohen, Damhnait Doyle too. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of favorites, and of course, like if you come along, there might be some special guests too. So that's going to be it's going to be a really a lot of great songs and just a real fun show.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen at a night in Nashville, I've learned over the years.
I know it's always surprising and really magical nights, aren't they? They're really fun. I know you've been to a bunch, haven't you?
I have. I feel like I've probably been to like every single one of them since I've been at the radio station here at Moose Jaw.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember meeting you at the radio station, and yeah, and then you being at the show that night is amazing.
So what can people expect at this show? Like, what is the night in Nashville like, Phil?
Well, I mean, the great thing, Jeff Cohen, who obviously I've done a lot of shows with at places like the Bluebird, and we've played in England and all over the place, but his songs are amazing. And they range from, from some of the pop. He's had success in pop. We've both had songs in kids' music, which, maybe we'll flirt with a few of those little songs. He's had Josh Groban songs. He's had country number ones. I've had country number one. I mean, and damn, it's just amazing. Like, I mean, it's going to be just song after song of a ride that I don't think you will forget. This is going to be a really great show.
Well, and it's so cool too because like with a night in Nashville, you get to hear the songs how they first originated, right? Like with you guys, a guitar and just singing it acoustic, right?
Absolutely, and it's exciting for me because I've had so many songs do well in Canada. I think I've had like 20 top tens now, with different artists like Washboard Union, Tim Hicks, Gord Benford, Brett Kissel, Jez Moskaluk. I mean, I could go on and on. I've been very lucky to write and get to know a lot of the artists there, but yeah, so for me personally, I get to the songs that I don't get to play here that oh people don't people people don't know down here. So I'm very excited to pull out some High Valley songs and just some songs that I've just had on the charts, and yeah, it's gonna be really special.
Oh, it definitely is. Like I was going through some of my interviews in the past with you, and I found a little clip of you singing Tim Hicks too. And I was like, oh, it's just so cool because like you forget like how awesome it is to be able to like hear those songs from you guys too.
Yeah, I love that song Slide Over. It's really cool that we can get to come up and just I mean it feels really special when you've had big songs and you get to play them at these shows. But then when we get to see some of our Canadian songs that have been successful up there, and we get to play them, it's really cool. And I especially like had a song I was really proud of with High Valley that Alison Krauss duetted it, called "Do This Life," and that won Duet of the Year at the CCMAs last year. And I'm excited to play that song. I don't get to play it every day, so yeah, it's going to be really cool. And I know Jeff's really excited too. So
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great night of live music and just to be able to hear the stories that you guys have behind the songs and everything too. That's another really cool thing that I love about a show like this.
yeah, people really they you never really get to hear the stories and how the songs were written and what the thoughts were and the journey of how a song got to be a hit, or how someone heard the song and recorded it, and how it made a movie, or there's all these cool stories about songs, and that's what we'll be talking about. We'll be singing the songs, but sometimes the stories are even better than that.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot here because maybe we'll have
Yeah,
some aspiring songwriters at the show because it is in support of youth mental health initiatives with reverse
yeah.
motion for this as well, which is a huge and amazing thing as well. So, like, what is some advice maybe that you would give to some folks that are maybe looking at following in footsteps like yours when it comes to like songwriting?
I think the best advice is just, I mean, if you have thoughts and you want to write a song, like just write and write and write and write. It's kind of like a muscle. The more you do it, the better you get. And I know that sounds strange, and like people think you can write a hit song on the first song you write, and some people are very, very lucky to do that. But if you really want to be a songwriter, you got to start writing and not just talk about it. So I would just say knuckle down, pick up the guitar and or piano, and just start writing songs down. Or even if you're just writing little words about a story or lyrics, it's just good to do it.
I agree. That's some great advice for aspiring songwriters as well. So thank you for sharing that with us. And I
Mm,
was mentioning earlier, this is all for a great cause too, mental health initiatives in youth here
yeah.
in Southern Saskatchewan. So how does it feel for you to be involved with something like this with proceeds going towards that?
I mean, it feels really special to be a part of it. I might even I wrote this very cool song called "Check on a Friend" with Laurie McKenna, who's one of the great songwriters. She wrote "Humble and Kind" um, for Tim McGraw, of course, and "Girl Crush" with my boss Liz Rose, that Little Big Town did. So anyway, we wrote this song called "Check on a Friend" with a guy called Jaron Boyer who wrote "Somewhere on a Beach." And anyway, it's like one of my favorite songs. So I think I'm gonna try and do that song that night. If I've got the courage, but it's kind of about that, like mental health and like just checking in on a friend. And so yeah, that's gonna be yeah. My project for the week is to learn that song before I get up there.
That is awesome. Well, it sounds like you have a lot to keep you busy ahead of the show on the 14th.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I just can't wait to be in town. I love all the spots. I love just the people and the faces that we get to see at these shows. So I can't wait to see everyone. There's still some tickets left. So if you haven't got a ticket yet, we can't wait to see you. I promise there will be some awesome moments in this show. We might even throw in some Christmas, and we might even throw in some very special guests. So definitely recommend you come along. So
Oh, that is awesome. It's going to be a great time. Cannot wait to see you here back in Moose Jaw on December 14th, Phil.
yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be so good to be back at the theater.
Yeah.
I'm in Nashville, so it's very much exactly what we do at the world famous Bluebird and Listening Room Cafe in Nashville. Like all the songs, all the stories, all the moments, and I'm excited to be on stage with, of course, Damhnait and Jeff, just two absolutely amazing songwriters and entertainers. So.
Oh, it's
And special
amazing.
guests, of course.
Yes, I know. I'm excited about the special guest. I can't wait for people to find out who that special guest is going to be.
Yeah. December 14. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah, so get those tickets so you can find out who that special guest is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Please come and check it out and see who the special guests are. But yeah,
Awesome. Well, Phil, thank you so much for taking some time here to chat with us all about A Night in Nashville coming up in Moose Jaw.
I can't wait. We will see everyone then.